Hello, this is Randy Hall with a special news from the year 3045. News from the 31st century. Da-da-da-da-da-da. How you doing? I'm here with a cold or a sinus infection. So if I get to coughing, don't get upset. It just means I don't feel that good. But today I'm going to talk about several subjects instead of what I usually do. I'm going to talk about several subjects that are going on. First, I'm going to start with the Mars Curiosity rover, which set down on Mars August 6, 2012. It was a great achievement for the human race, for woman and man. A lot of work went into it. It was breakthrough technology that will benefit other human beings on Earth for hundreds, if not thousands of years. That's something that a lot of people overlook, is the benefits of government funding of space science. It's very, very important. It's very, very important to the growth and spread of the human race throughout not only the solar system but the galaxy. It's very important. It will eventually lead to colonies on Mars, and I have some thoughts on that for NASA and other people interested in the subject. Perhaps it's time that NASA reached out to the Bill Gates of the world, the billionaires of the world, to try to commercialize NASA some more, or a little bit, to see if there's ways that those wealthy individuals could benefit by investing into the colonization of Mars. Maybe mineral rights, maybe other things that could financially benefit them, or maybe even just the idea that they could be able to claim we invested into this research, a part of this great adventure, the spreading of humanity throughout the solar system and the galaxy. Also, perhaps to get the human race on Mars to begin with, perhaps NASA should not only contact the Bill Gates of the world, but also work with Russia and China. It's logical. China has the money, and they're developing some pretty good technology as well. So it could be possible that in a multi-joint venture with Russia and China, America could get humanity on Mars quicker. Just some thoughts. And commercialization doesn't hurt anybody. Why not let some billionaires make some money by investing into the growth of the human race into the solar system and the galaxy? Why not? They're going to end up there anyway. Capitalism is going to be in space. It's going to happen. Now I'm going to change my thoughts to Syria. As many of you have looked at my videos, you know that in some of my concepts I talk about on the year 3045, that when a nation decides to war on its neighbors, that nation is quarantined. They're shut down, their power's shut off, their communications are shut off, their water's shut off, their electricity shut off, their ability to make energy and fuel is shut off. They're forced to live in the 14th century. That's how they do things in the 31st century. So why not try that concept here, try that concept in 2012? or 2013 or 2014 in the 21st century? Why not try it in the 21st century? How difficult would it be? Consider this. There are countries that are giving weapons to the rebels now who are around Syria. And even the best outcome of that is going to be more bloodshed. So, what if those countries decided they would get together and form a military barrier around Syria? Work with the United States that has drones. Knock out Damascus in Syria. Knock out their electricity, their running water, their ability to communicate, their radio systems, their TV systems. Knock out their fuel systems, their ability to produce oil and fuel. Knock out their internet. Anything of modern technology, just knock it out. And force them leaders, to live like they're in the 14th century. I don't think it would take that long for them to come to their senses under those conditions. As far as sending military into Syria, the only reason you would have to do it is to help somebody who wanted to get out and leave. Other than that, just let Syria sit there and rot in the 14th century until they come to their senses. Why risk the lives of our men and women, or any other country's men and women, when all you have to do is quarantine Syria? Shut them off from the rest of the world. No communication, no energy, no modern concepts, no modern technology. Knock it out. Quarantine Syria. That's my solution. Don't risk more lives in that conflict. Quarantine Syria. Shut them off from the rest of the world and let them stew. Let's see here. I got my last thoughts. There was a company called XCEL Electric Company, produced 50% of its power came from wind energy in Colorado. They said the conditions were just perfect for it to happen. No natural gas, not coal. 50% from wind power. Things are changing. Things are happening. New technology is working. It's a great concept, and it will grow. Just check out the next 20 years. It's going to grow. Here's just some thoughts. As many of you know who see my videos, I project the future as having a lot of corporations achieving things and doing the business of the world. A lot of corporations. I believe business will be very important during the 31st century. And but I want to say this. I believe in that businesses have to have the right to produce and the freedom to produce. That government has to leave them alone in order for them to be productive and for wealth to be created. But I don't believe there is an individual right or a corporate right to poison the water I drink, the food I eat, or the air I breathe. I mean, you wouldn't do it if you lived beside your neighbor. You wouldn't poison their water, would you? You wouldn't poison their food. You wouldn't purposely poison their air. So why should a corporation be allowed to do it? It comes under the heading of being polite, of being nice, of having some consideration for your neighbors. So, if you wouldn't do it to your neighbors, then why allow corporations to do it? It just doesn't make sense. And there is no individual right to hurt me. There is no individual right to poison me. No one has that individual right, and that goes for corporations as well. And I think as far as your children, if you have children, you feel the very same about them. You wouldn't want anybody to hurt them either. So it just makes common sense. It's a matter of being polite. You don't do that. And the way we achieve a world where there is little or no pollution is we teach our children that through technology and science that they can create industry and manufacturing that does not pollute, that does not poison the water, it does not poison the food, that does not poison the air, that they can do it. Give them that challenge. And believe me, they will surprise you with what they will achieve. And while we're on the subject, I realize there's some of you out there that don't believe in pollution. They don't believe pollution exists or that it matters. And I realize there are some of you out there that don't believe in climate change either. I think you're looking kind of dumb. You need to check your premises. I believe your premises are wrong. As far as Nibiru is concerned, and the Mayan calendar, look, this is a time of great stress, political unrest. It's election year. People can't find jobs. The economy's bad. And then you got some people saying because of Nibiru or the Mayan calendar, we're going to be killed, the world's going to end, or aliens are going to take over the planet. You know, maybe what if those aliens come to the planet and they want to do business with us? That would be pretty cool. I don't think that would be bad. I want to ask you to do this. With the events that have happened, like Aurora and Wisconsin, those mass killings, I want you to try to use your head. Take time to take a deep breath and think about what you're doing. Relax. And between now and December and the end of the year, try not to hurt anybody else, and try not to hurt yourself. And try not to do anything you're going to regret. Consider that there will be a future. That there will be a December 22nd. And don't do anything you would regret if there is. That's all I've got to say. Things could get pretty bad between now and December. There's so many things going on. There's too many possibilities. Well, anyway, remember to work for your dreams. Work to turn your dream into reality. Don't just sit on your butt. You've got to sweat a little bit and put an effort into it. You'd be surprised how important your dream could be. You could be the next Bill Gates. You could be the next Einstein. Hell, you could be John Galt. Anyway, fight for your future. There's a woman that said anyone that fights for the future lives it today, so fight for your future. Work to turn your future into reality. It's important. As long as you're not trying to hurt anybody, your life and your dreams and your visions are important. As long as you do no harm. Remember that the universe loves you. This part of the universe here, right here, loves you. That's looking at you, it loves you. You're a part of the universe, and I'm a part of the universe, and this part right here cares what happens to you. May the universe bless you. And listen, have a great day. And I appreciate you taking time to hear me out. If you want to hear more, you can just click subscribe, or you can search Year 3045 on YouTube. You have a great day. Bye.